guys, we're still in the process of cleaning. As you can see, it's going to be an ongoing project for a while, this cleaning. Dan asked last night, he says, how many folks can gather up for a work day on Saturday? Kind of help clean up. And somebody said, where we all cleaning? He said, well, we can start in the back pastures because that's something we get probably done faster. He says, up here around the house it's going to take a lot of Saturdays or a lot of days. And so that's going to be something we can all. Some are going to be out of town, some will be here. I think Bud and Steph's going to be gone. I got a beautiful card here. Read it to you. It's from Beth and Richard Meese. Okay. Here you go. Sometimes it's hard to know exactly what God's plan is, but I hope that faith will help guide you through. And in the meantime, just know that I'm here, praying for you and ready to help out in any way I can. Your friends from Illinois, and I think the town is Catlin, Illinois. I want to tell you something. Beautiful card. Beth and Richard Meese, thank you so much for the card and thank you so much for the gift. You don't need to do that, but I appreciate it. It will be greatly used. Thank you so much. And I love what this card says. I thank you. Okay. All right. Kind of talk about some things with Joe, Dan, Kim, and Buddy, and I think Steph. They said he got lots of comments about what's happening with Papa. Why is he getting rid of so much stuff, and why is he getting rid of this and getting rid of that? I'm not getting rid of everything, guys. I'm going to still be here. I'm going to still be doing the stuff I do every day. I'm downsizing. That's all I'm doing is downsizing. You know, I'll be here as long as you guys want me to be here. As long as you guys are watching, I'll be here. When you quit watching, what we don't need. What we don't need. All right. I've never heard of this. But listen, I don't know. And it don't say who this is from. I'm going to have to try it. Flip coffee. I've never heard of flip coffee. It's got a picture of dogs. You think it's for dogs? I don't know what that just keeps running across my screen. It's a fly or something flying right here. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. Flip coffee. I'm going to try it. I drank the pot of coffee this morning. We had a storm this morning. Had a storm last night. River's coming up a little bit. I don't think it's nothing to worry about. But it blew in here yesterday at about, I don't know, 5, 6 o'clock. And it rained about, actually hard rain was from about 7 to about 9:30 or 10. It rained hard. This morning I woke up to it. And I'd probably sit on the porch and drink a pot of coffee. I didn't the first cut because I went out on the porch, did video a little bit, and all I had on was my shorts I slept in, and the rain was blowing across, it's cold. So I went back in and put some clothes on. Anyway, I will try it. Whoever sent this, let me know, okay? I love it. I'm gonna try it. I bet I love it. I love coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. All right, so let me kind of get back to where I was talking. I'm not going out of the business of making a video, okay? I'm just kind of downsizing. I really haven't. My throat's still a little scratchy. It's not because I'm going in and out of these buildings. I'm not going in and out of them. I leave the little machine, the little ozone machine running here about half the time. I go in there, just plug it in and let it run for a few hours. Ben has been doing most of the stuff over there at the old shop, and today we're going to try to empty that trailer. And when he has time, I don't know if we'll get all that done today. Monday or so, he comes back, he'll do another room. Okay, we're going to empty that place out. Now, here's my man cave. A lot of folks asking about the man cave. The man cave, everything from the water level down basically ruined, except this is kind of a God thing. The tote I had all of our family history stuff in didn't have a lid on it. But of all the other totes that had lids and didn't have lids, it survived. It floated. With all our family history, it just floated. Dry as a bone. So, but everything water level down ruined, okay? We got rid of it. All my kitchen appliances were all up high. They're all fine. There's nothing wrong with none of them. I'm just not going there to use them right now because till we get it cleaned out or I decide what we're going to do about, a man cave. I wanted that on the back burner. I know some folks say, oh, you need to let them do this and that. Everybody has their own stuff they need to do. It's a priority over what I love my man cave. And I'll have another man cave. I hope it to be right here. I don't really want it over there, but we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see. But we're not going to do that right now. We're going to get things back to normal. If things ever get to normal, we're going to get as close as we can. I can't have people letting go of stuff that they need to do to worry about me. Okay, all right, got that settled. So don't be giving them a hard time about it. Okay, when we get caught up, we'll do it. Okay, we'll do a man cave. My kitchen stuff, like I said, is all safe and sound. Nothing got wet, nothing ruined. I got my little outdoor kitchen, nothing ruined in here. The only thing got wet in here is my bottom shelf. I've already cleaned it out. Bleached it and everything else. It's all fine. And there's nothing on, the good thing, there was nothing on that shelf. It was just a muddy shaft. Okay. All right, we got something here. Says to Pawpaw, let's see. Oh wow, it's beautiful. I'll show you. If there's a note. Is there a note in here? There is no note. Making sure it's a double line box. All right. There is no note. So, look at here. Beautiful. It's metal. Look at it, the star. I'll hang this. It's beautiful. Okay? It doesn't say from who. I think I know because there's a partial name off to one side, and I don't think she would want me to say. So I'm not. To Pawpaw. So we'll see, okay? There's another name wrote off to one side. If you send it, you don't go to me, you let me know. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. You're not gonna hurt my feelings, okay? All right. Ivan and Gidget and the goats are doing well. I may have told y'all I've got, Ronnie's gonna take 3 of them. I've got a couple other people want several of them. I'm not going out of the goat business. I love goats. I will keep I'll keep all those that I raised on a bottle because they know me as mama or daddy, or maybe just pawpaw. Again, I'm just downsizing to the point where, guys, when there's a problem comes up, flies, I'm fixing to get bad. When there's a problem comes up, I'm to the point where I can say, okay, I'll move this to here, here, and here. I can take those, go there, and I can do it real quick without having to call around, hoping somebody's home, hoping somebody's not at work, or hoping they get home in time. I don't like having to, put people, under pressure like that. Okay. I got a card here in a box. Let's see what it says. At our age, what good is a GPS? I'm so sorry that you have gone through with the flood, or what you have gone through with the flood. I'm so glad no animals were lost, and all of your kids came together to get you home in order. I am blessed. I am so blessed. When we realized that the weather people were wrong, and the water was going to come into our house a day earlier than and higher than what they thought it would come a day later, G made a phone call or two, and people were here within minutes. And you ain't never seen such busyness taking place. Vehicles being moved down to Kim's, animals being loaded up and moved out. It was just an amazing thing to watch. Amazing thing. I was just so blessed, almost, I guess. Not that I didn't think they would do it. I know my kids. Lester driving from all the way over to the other place, picking up animals, driving through high water to rescue animals to get them to the higher ground. It would have been almost an impossible feat to load cows up and go like that. Just wouldn't work. So the best thing we could do is go down to the pavilion with the cows, because even at that last report of what the water was going to do, we knew it would not drown them. It might get on their feet, on their knees. And I knew anything elevated, the goats would get on. And I knew we'd take that trailer, put it on that pavilion, be high enough out of the water the goats could get on it. And I knew they would. But I've never seen people show up and just go like they were going. So many things that could have been lost were saved. And because of them, because of my kids and grandkids. I am blessed. I was amazed with it. I also, I guess feel ashamed, but I felt bad I couldn't do more myself, but so that's one reason I'm downsizing to the point where I can do more and not put everything on somebody else. All right, look here. Take care and enjoy one of our animals here in Monterey Bay, California sea otter. Papa, we can't remember why we got in the car in the first place. Oh, I'm sorry. What good is a GPS if we can't remember why we got in the car in the first place? Ain't that the truth? Happy belated birthday, love, Janie. All right. Beautiful hat. I like hats. box full of stuff here. Hang on. When I said see one of our animals, I hope there ain't a live sea otter in this box. We're gonna be in trouble. Monterey, California. Monterey, California. Thank you. That's beautiful. All right. Okay, and then there's a card about Monterey. And let's see what we got. Look at this shirt. Ain't that beautiful? Look at the color of the shirt. It's awesome. Look at the picture of the sea otters. I love it. Thank you so much, sweetie, for the shirt, the cap. I love it. I'm trying to see if I can see a full name, Janie. You put your full name on your baby? Not Janie, it's Joni. Joni, where you can't. You need to start learning to write better, sweetie. Joni come to visit me one time. I'm waiting on her to come back again so I can pick on her. Joni Haller. See, Joni Haller, you wrote on here, Joan. And I didn't have my glasses on when I first picked the box up. Then I read the card, looked like Janie. But it's Joni Haller, Pacific Grove, California. Sweetie, I appreciate that. Sorry I called you Janie. They changed your name. Yeah, she come to visit once and had a great time with her. All right, I got a big box here, so hang on, just hang on a little bit. Let me get a big box, a heavy box, almost got down my back, Karen Owen. Almost got me down my back, moved it. Look here, 48 of these, all different kinds of flavors. Zero. I think this is, she don't want me to get dehydrated. She thinks I'm going to work. I'm going to have to work, and she don't want me to get dehydrated. Thank you, sweetheart. There's 48 of these things here. I will put some in the fridge and some in there so I can add to the fridge when I need to. I may share a few of these kids around here at work. If they work, make them work first. Thanks so much, baby girl. Okay, got a couple more boxes, so hang on. Yeah, picking on Joni about her name looked like Janie. Yeah, she has pretty handwriting. I just didn't, my handwriting. I used to write pretty doggone good, I guess, cursive. I don't even think they teach that no more, do they? But when I started teaching school, because I was at the chalkboard all the time, I would print. And now I can't write a letter. Well, I could. I guess I forced myself. Nobody could read it if I wrote in cursive. So I almost print everything, and some of it's not real good. But I'll tell you a quick story about, it's not so much about writing and reading your own writing, but understanding your own voice. Now, we all know, y'all listen to me long enough to know that I use proper English. I pronounce stuff perfectly. We had stop barking at them. We had a answering machine in the house. And one day, G and Kim were gone or something. And I see the little light blinking, So I hit the button to see who it was. Some guy, yeah, talking to my wife. I caught him. and I couldn't really understand what he was saying. So I called G on the telephone. I said, G, Check the answer machine, you get home, there's some guy trying to tell you something. I couldn't understand it. Okay, or, I heard him off somewhere. So I took off. I think I was still driving my bus, and I took off. And a little bit they called me. They came home together. And she hit that little button. And they called me, laughing at me. And she says, "That was you." And Kim said, I hear Kim, "That's you, Dad. You don't even understand your own language." Well, I blame it on probably that answer machine is probably messed up. It's probably skipping. Hang on. Jake come by. He's going to take little sister's baby. Him and Alyssa want to raise her on a bottle. And that's what he was coming over for. And they're out in the pasture right now, so when they come back up, I'll call him and he can come over and get it. Stop it. They'll give it a good home. Okay, here. Anyway, they laughed at me. I couldn't even understand my own voice. Probably, thinking about that, half the stuff I've told people in my life, they probably didn't understand. Where's that old boy from? He can't even talk. All right, here we go. Hey, I got a note right on. Enjoy your Jeff from Keisha Brooks. Keisha's a sweetheart. All right. Yes. The mini horse and the mini donkey. We know who the donkey is around here. We know who the mini horse is too, but that mini donkey. I was so proud of him this morning though. The mini goat, the mini cattle. I'm so proud of it. Thank you, Keisha. That's so sweet, baby. I woke up, it's coming down. And I turned the coffee pot on, and went to the door, looked out, it was coming down. And I went to the back door, looked out, and I could see Ivan, in the goat house. He's looking out the window. He's looking at the rain. And I could see a goat now and then. I could see the horns over the wall. There's goats in there, so I braved it. Just my shorts on, I took off in the water. Rain, cold rain. Went up there and peeked over the fence, and there stood little old Gidget, happy as she could be, and there with all them goats. That donkey. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say donkey. I didn't mean to say it. I didn't mean to say donkey. I'm glad he wasn't here. Won't be long, guys. We're gonna get lined out. We're gonna start having some chaos out here again, because I'm gonna have baby out here. I'm gonna let Sophie come out to. I'll let Ivan come, and I'm just see what kind of craziness they can get into when we do and give some goodies. Okay. But right now, so much going on. It's hard to take the time to bring them out, and then with Ivan, you can't leave him out long. He'll go visit. He'll go visit. You don't never know where. All right, here's another box here. Uh-oh, I can tell now we got trouble here. Animal cookies. A big old box full of animal cookies. Oh my goodness. More animal cookies. Try and look for a note. I see a note. My friend Joe. It's a sweet lady. She don't like her name mentioned, she's such a sweet person. I don't know if she wants me to say this. She has a little health issue at times, so keep her in your prayers. Such a sweet person. All you guys are sweet, only one I have met that's not sweet is old Ronnie. Dad gives him a hard time too. That guy, Dan shouldn't pick on him like he does. But somehow I ended up getting in the middle of their picking. Somehow I get drug into it. That's not my fault. Hey, I got a message this morning from the bee supply out here in Dayton. And they still have a few of the nukes, the little boxes of like 4 or 5 frames of bees. And you still have a few left. So I want one. I'll come out as soon as the weather clears and get one. I may go this afternoon late if don't come another storm. And I can set it out there, and maybe tomorrow morning we can get out there together and put them in that box. Because those bees out there are not going. That little batch is not going to make it on their own. They can't. There's no way they can make it. They don't have a queen. And they were slowly, day by day, keep dying off. You know, bees don't last 6 weeks or whatever. And they would keep dying, and within 6 or 8 weeks, you know, the whole box would be empty, no bees at all. So that's why if you don't have a queen, and even if you had a queen, if you put a queen there today, she started laying, there's not enough bees in there to take care of the eggs and the little larvae, feeding them and fanning them and taking care of them. There's not enough bees. So that little box is doomed. So what we're going to do is just energize it with a new queen and a bunch of bees, and those will just kind of take their place and help out. You know, they may say, "Come on in, it's our house," but come on in. You know, the way I do it at my front door, all them grandkids and great grandkids show up. Yeah, come on, my house. Don't forget it's my house. Don't get in my chair. Guys, I'm going to cut this off. I love y'all. I appreciate the gifts and the cards. And Janie or Joni, I'm sorry I said that. I called you Janie, but you need to learn to write better, baby. Seriously, come on. Write like me. You can't even read your own writing. But I do appreciate you guys. All the support y'all have given us and all the prayers. We've done well because of the prayers. We had some water. Hey, we're okay. And I'm not going out of the business of making a video. So stop worrying about that. Stop worrying about why Papa give his truck away, why Papa giving this away. Buddy and Steph can take care of the bees better. I'm gonna keep a box, and I may end up with 2 boxes for long. If I get a swarm again, if I don't give it to Bree or somebody, I may have another box. I'm always going to keep bees. I'm always going to keep cows. I'm always going to keep goats. And I'm always going to keep that boy out there that calls himself a thoroughbred. He's really a donkey. Always going to keep him. Always going to keep Woody. And now, Buster. as little Coda Bear said, Buster. Anyway, little Laura spent the night with us last night, Buddy Steph's little girl. And Kippy slept with her. And at some point during the night, Buster got up and went to check on her. He laid there for a little while. I knew when he left, I knew when he come back. And he slept with her for a little while. But anyway, Woody don't leave me. And every time it thunder or lightning, he'd get a little bit closer. So, but we had a good time with her spending the night with us last night. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this off, get out to you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm not going nowhere. Stop worrying. Some of you probably say, "Well, I wish you would. I wish you'd get out of here." I love you, okay? Thank y'all so much, okay? Share with somebody. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Because you folks that have never seen the chaos at one of these, you don't want to miss it. Because when Ivan shows up and Sophie shows up showing her butt, literally, and little baby will be coming along this time, it'll be hair raising. I might grow some hair for her. Catch you guys later.